Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me here again at Tripping with Bill. Today we're going to go over one of my fifth wheel units we happen to have here at BCRV Sales just out of Chilliwack. So this behind me here is the Sandpiper 391 series. It is the FLRB, basically front living rear bath unit that we have here on the lot. Big unit, 5 slides, very roomy inside, lots of room. We got washer dryer set up. We have 3 couches in the front living area, 50-inch TV, sealed underbelly, dual pane windows, vaulted ceilings, 2 air conditioners, absolutely a gorgeous unit inside, which we'll take a look at in a bit. I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up on this unit. So 43.5 feet in overall length. Now the dry weight on here is sitting around 13,010 pounds, roughly in that area. So keep in mind when it comes to your payload, you're going to be putting anywhere between 15 to 25% of that's going to be in the pickup box under your payload. So that being said, why don't we take a little walk around this unit, see what she has to offer, and then we'll take a look inside. Starting at the front side of the unit, you can see the nice one-piece cap on the front. If you look closely at the roof itself as we go up top, I'll focus in on that, you might notice that that roof actually rolls right over the top. So that nice rollover on that one-piece roof gives you the ability to not worry about a seam at the very top of the unit, so the water does have to flow down on its own. And it being an arched top, it will stop any kind of ponding. What you're looking at in the very big front part here, this is the first slide out. Now this is going to be in the living area. So that's going to be where you're going to find 3 couches and of course your television and everything else. Below that, we have a storage compartment that is a pass-through and of course our 30-pound propane tanks. We have our solid step rails or steps to go up into the unit plus a handrail. Now the door, if you notice, is actually a very wide door on this one. So it's nice and easy for entry. Power awning that you can see above. That covers the second slide, which is going to be your dinette. Beautifully tinted windows. And then we got this one. This is kind of cool. So on this side here, we open this up. Nice little cabinetry. We got a fridge. We have a sink. A little bit of an outdoor style kitchen. We continue to scroll along to the back side of the unit. And again, we have a little more storage here. There we are. That gets us into the backside. Now just take a look at the space in there. Even got, oh, we have a light switch. Let's turn that on. Look at that. Light that right up. Absolutely amazing. Now this is definitely going to be 50 amp service. So we peer around to the back. At the very top, you'll see it does have the option for that Lippert on the go ladder, as well as you can hook up a rear camera. I'm going to try to latch this off easily so I can open it right up. There we are. Again, look at the size of this unit. I'm actually crawling right along inside. As you can see ahead of us, we got a Joey tray. It's massive, it's huge. Makes it really easy to get your stuff in and out of the unit itself. On the rear side, I've got 3 slides here. So one is the main master bedroom. The other one will be your kitchen, and then another slide in the living area. But just to give this lots of light. Isn't that just incredible? You can park a small car in there, it feels like. There's going to be access to one of your other dispensers. Now this one's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. I'll have to do this one because I can't hold the camera and do it at the same time, so I'll do a separate little video for you. And then as we come to the back side of the unit, there we have our hot water system, our furnace, your water closet, and of course your pass-through, your kill switch for the battery. And the other part in here is going to be your solar control panel. And then your battery and your auto level. So I promised you I was going to show you the Joey tray on this. I'll lift this guy up. Now this, it is on shocks, which is kind of nice, so it saves me having to try to hold this while I do it. Give this a little pull down. Bring this whole unit out. Look, it's like full length. You got right from here to the wall, so for cargo storage, this makes it an absolute breeze to be able to access everything you need to do. Tucks away, one of the nicest designs I've seen. Be crazy not to like that. So for demonstration purposes, I put the stairs back up into the door because I wanted just you to see just how easy this is. So reach up and unlock my door. Now, if you notice, the awning runs very close to the door, so when you are expanding your awning, please keep the door at a 90-degree angle. Move this to here. 2 fingers. Give that a pull. Nice and easy. Bring it all the way down. Look at that. Spring-loaded. Makes it simple for anyone to put in or put out. How about that? 1 finger. Look how easy that is. So you don't have to worry about it. If you're not feeling up to snuff that day, again, easy to do. Adjustable feet, so you can change it to whatever level you're on. Well, why don't we take a little walk up the stairs and let's take a look at what this unit has to offer. Immediately, I want to go right. So when I first come in the door, I'm going to have 3 steps to negotiate to get to the front living area. So as I sit up here, I have a couch on the curb side, which will fold out into a bed. A nice counter and fireplace, some added storage. Couch on the roadside folds into a bed. And a beautiful recliner. Now, the one cool thing about this, that cabinet has a surprise. And that is 50-inch flat screen TV. Now that I really do like. So as I take my trip back down the stairs, it brings me into the kitchen area. So when you take a look at the kitchen, you notice you have a nice island there, residential faucet with a spray nozzle. And of course, I do believe we have some ambient lighting that goes, floor lighting there, great for the nighttime. As I pan to my right, a little cabinet with storage, and up above and down below. Now this is going to be your control panel. The flashing you see there is just because of the LEDs. We have storage just in front of that. Now we have a beautiful bottom freezer residential fridge, 4-door. So it's a split on the top. And freezer there. So 2 drawers for the freezer for organization. Little ice maker built in there. To the side of that, we've got a residential style gas range and oven, 3-burner, nice cast iron grate. Above we have a microwave combination, I believe. Microwave hood fan, some storage above, a secondary bathroom. This is going to be the guest room, or guest bathroom, I should say. It does come with the toilet and of course the sink and the vanity. And then as I pan to my left, there is the dining area. So not a freestanding table, it is fixed, but you do have 4 chairs. They do strap in during travel. Nice LED light above. And when you look along the ceiling, we have a fan up above. We have a vent. We have some nice chandeliers. And finally, storage along the sidewall here as we step into the main bedroom. 3 steps up. Exposes a king-size bed. The slide out provides you with 2 side windows so you can have airflow throughout the night and be comfortable. Nice LED lighting, air conditioning unit above. As I step back, we got more storage against that sidewall. So plenty of window space, plenty of light. Then we come into the main bathroom. Pedal flush porcelain toilet. Tons of storage. His and hers, or partner and partner sinks. 1 huge mirror that you get to stare at me at. More cabinetry and storage. Massive shower. Actually even has a fold down seat in there. So huge shower. And in behind this, set up for your washer dryer. So I'm going to use myself as the guinea pig once again to use my size frame so you can get an idea how big it is. Now, with the shower doors, over here in this little corner, we can barely see, there's a little latch. Flip that up. That allows you to slide your doors. But in transport, you want to lock that down so it's not bouncing around all over the place. Over here, on your washer dryer, you notice, steel bearing glides. Makes that good and solid. And again, there's a snap here lock that in place during transportation so she's not bouncing around on you. I'm going to step into the shower. So we have a black shower head with faucet controls. Standing at 5'9". Yeah, if I go over without being under the skylight, I've got maybe 1.5 inches, if that there. Move under the skylight, I definitely have more room. So those of you taller than me, this might be the place to be. Need be, if you're really too tall, have a seat. I don't know, I'm 220 pounds, and you can see it's not moving anywhere. So that part is good. Nice little storage shelf here for your shampoos and everything else. Another one down below. Soap dish up here. Hot and cold running water. Large rain style shower head. So in the bathroom here, just to give you a little bit of idea, but space wise, so 2 upper cabinets, 2 shelves here. Nice. They're about, I'd say they're about probably about 6 inches depth on there, 6 to 8 inches. Down below, same thing. More cabinetry, so tons of space. Underneath your sink access. And then, last but not least, wood drawers, full ball bearing glides, soft close drawers. I like that. That's kind of cool. Nice deep drawer at the base. And add one more door to the side here. So 2 accesses, 2 sinks, both his and hers or partner and partner. So I'm going to shut the lights off in the bathroom. No need to waste the battery. Again, during travel, once you've got your slides in, this door also slides up. Little latch over here. Locks that door into place for travel. Behind me, good sized ward. Now there's 2 of these, one on either side. Then below that, I've got 2 drawers on this side here. Again, soft closing drawers. Solid wood. Little counter here, little storage underneath. Now these are the only 2 drawers that are on this unit, just so you are aware. So coming out of the main bedroom, as I come downstairs, I've got a little ambient lighting here for nighttime. That's controlled by the switch here. I do have a thermostat control on the side of the walls too, as well. Now here, again, another ward, great for jackets, everything else. Another full ball bearing glide, soft close wood drawer. To my right, we've got the 4 tables and 4 chairs. I've got my island sink here, so nice little dry rack over top. Residential faucet with the spray hose, nice high rise. Big rectangular sink. Now below that, we've got a couple of storage. I got 2 drawers, which you can't see from that angle, and 1 set of doors that goes underneath the sink. This will fold down during travel as well, so that's just added sink or added workspace for you. Behind me, 3 drawers to the left of the stove. Then, of course, I've got my 3-burner cooktop, gas range, microwave above, little added cabinetry here, and my 3-door bottom freezer fridge. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. Those of you that stayed to the end, I know that sometimes it could be a little long-winded, and my wife tells me that all the time. I like to talk. That's what can I say? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a beautiful unit. I mean, even if just a quick calculation in the square footage alone, there's like 350 square feet in here, and that's with all the slides enclosed. So it's when you open them up, you got to see it to actually understand how much space there is. You could entertain 6 to 8 people up here, no problem, and not feel constricted or enclosed. The TV's a nice little touch, goes into the cabinet when you're in travel. Leaves a lot of open space if you want to entertain without the television. We have a little fireplace, sealed underbelly, dual pane windows, vaulted ceiling, 2 air conditioners, 2 30-pound propane tanks, storage underneath this. That's just so far unrivaled. I haven't found much out there that can compare to the storage. So fantastic product. Come on down, take a look at it for yourself. You know where we're located. We're in Chilliwack, 40990 on Yale Road. That's off exit 109. Head north. You can't miss us. I look forward to seeing you, or give me a call, 604-791-1644. I'd love to show you around. Love to hear your comments as well. I hope you enjoyed the channel so far. Like, share, follow. Stay safe in your travels. Always be tripping.